So good morning everyone, trust you're well, keeping safe. That was Gary Fairbold there. He knows all about the big disc Norfolk UK, black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. Africa, disc, Norwich and Sandringham, sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. I know Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer here, Black Wizard Terrorist issue, that one's got serial on it, and Mr. You could have seen Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar Pants on Fire. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. And that's why you do have to be off. Simon Bailey Don't Cry, it's blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here, Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. Again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. No Disc Mason Council, White Lodge, a local mafias, a local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers. No Disc Lawnmower Man here. There's a cracking watch, True Detectives, Lawnmower Man, Satanic Serial Killer, does ride around in a white pickup, abducting children and young girls. And again, Christian B, back in the news recently with the Madeleine McCann case that's been going on for over 20 years. Roy White and the White Van Man, he was beaten and stabbed up in prison recently. That's Lucy there, you can see Lucy for details. This Uplands Way, Skelton Road Assassins. So again, Johnny Botwright certainly has won. I'll certainly set you up as a Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. This post office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor, the big super spreader carriers, the very deadly serial killer virus, and this Norfolk UK, and they certainly have infected everyone, apart from me. There's like the postmasters who were falsely accused of fraud and theft because of a glitch in the computer program, Horizon computer program. One big monster glitch in this Norfolk UK. And again, you certainly can take a very big hit. Did lose a good friend, Jonathan Crosby, who did get electrocuted at the top of a electric pole. Again, the unexpected, when you least expect it, you certainly can take a big hit in this. They thought they'd isolated the power and they hadn't. So good friend Jonathan Crosby got electrocuted at the top of a pole. And that's a Picasso there, it's always good to add a little bit more to your online Picasso. Simon Bailey Don't Cry, it's blonde host plain clothes lover. That one's got 7 2s on it, again 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, also got con on it. Number 10, Scotland Yard, Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Sachs Goburn Gaffe, Windsor SS. Again now High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. No Nut in a Heacham Beach Hut, 7 miles from Sandringham. Sandringham Stock and Strangler, serial killer here, really don't think so. Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. Child 44, Black Wizard Terrorist, this shooter, one big monster con in this Norfolk UK. So they'll set you up the biggest monster lies, the biggest Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Whom Kitson, bogus diagnosis. And I was framed and detained in the past. I did walk right into a big police saw trap. Maximum security, solid confinement, though I did escape. And that is a full moon tonight, the buck moon. And I've So I do really like the film The Wolf Man and the asylum escape scene. And like I say, I did escape. I didn't throw Dr. Death SS Kitson out of the window with all his mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis, lethal injections, a very deadly serial killer virus. That one had mafia on it. Against the local mafia. They will box you up, lock you up, throw away the key, bury you alive down the longest, deepest, darkest, blackest hole where all the monsters are. But no monster here, only the biggest monster Bluff, monster Gaffe. Epic fail on the UK's Devil Island in the UK. In order to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. They certainly will pay to make you disappear. Plenty of silver bullets in this Norfolk, UK. Again, no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed. Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23. Black killer, dog, wolf. Wolfman, Dogman, Norfolk Wolf Creek. Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist issue. First white one had Mill on it and the second one had wife on it. You certainly can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Farron Burston, Big Police Council, Doctor Who collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fix-It, Liar Liar Pants on Fire. An air precision engineered, Black Box, serial killer, Frame, Fix, Assassination, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. In a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And you certainly can see Burston Mill, Pages and Co., this Skull and Road Assassins, this Woodyard, Parish Fields, Not So Healthy Centre, all related. One big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in this Norfolk, UK. So while you do have to go, run, fly, disappear, follow your golden compass. I do move around a lot anyhow. Just got to pick my son up. He came off his motorbike again. That's twice recently. He's done quite a bit of damage to the bike. Got fairly bruised and bad in the process also. After the weather's been really hot and then it pours down with rain and roads get pretty slippery. That one had jab on it. Again, a very deadly serial killer virus. And you never have to look too far to see those who are setting you up. It's always those who are closest to you. The apples never fall too far from the tree. And I did have to leave the black box at Burston, a real Shay Fraternal timber shed frame. Jigsaw trap, black axe hatchet job, 7-gun assassination, only 2 licensed. Friends of the mayor and every bent nailed copper. Getting nicely set me up with all their mad monster, porcupine serial killer lies. Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Whom Kitson, bogus diagnosis. But certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. Can see Burston crane, Gisson crane, tail of 2 cranes. And there is quite a classic one here. That one's got 7 twos and Nazis, again 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. It's the local knobs and Nazis. But no Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Hanley, Fred West. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. And if I was the mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, psycho serial killer that some people try and make out to be true, pushing one big monster lie, this Mason Council, White Lodge. That is the kind of place where I would be framed and detained. That is St John's House. I did go for a job there once, but I had more bogus diagnosis on my CV than anyone they had detained there. So 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, 1 big setup. Monster Con, Monster Bluff in this Norfolk, UK. Again, all to cover up a high royal blue crime. Blue murder, certainly not mine. And you can see Crown's with Crown Chicken managers, Gaffe, Scott and Deborah, Tricky Rookie Martin. Supervisors, Vida, Connor, Tim, Burston supervisor, also lives here just on the right. Team leaders, engineers, Discalton Road Assassins, a real cutting room jigsaw trap. So only get your throat slit like a chicken's neck. Monster lies did cost me my job on nights, then on days, led to my suspension, 15-day bogus investigation. I had no say in, and then my immediate dismissal, and not one word in writing. A very deadly serial killer bird flu virus in this Norfolk, UK. And Ollie, who lives there, who's got the camper van, a real high royal blue crime, case 39, Dr. Sleep, Jack the Ripper crime. Certainly not mine. No, here's Johnny here. Now, he did give me a good Volvo 960 for £150. He'd spent £270 on the brake, had a £100 stereo. It was in really good nick. £20 worth of petrol. He just said, if you give me the scrap price for it, Johnny, I want to see it go to a good home. It's too good to scrap. Good old Volvo 960, 6'6" in the back. They had curtained it all out because they go to air shows and everything. So it was my home on wheels, but just become too marked to drive. But no black wizard here, and a Volvo estate. Again, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, his shooter. But like I say, became too marked to drive. Cruise on my frame, fixed tail. I certainly didn't fancy becoming a Volvo estate barbecue. You're asleep in the back of a Volvo and a crew roll up on you. You're not getting out of that car anytime soon. You're at such a disadvantage. And we did have Clive Howard, motor mechanic, Stowe Market, riding round in a red Volvo estate, the night crawler, stalker, serial rapist, unchecked for 28 years, abducting women and young girls, Ipswich, Norwich, Cambridgeshire. But no Clive Howard, Steve Wright, no Sutcliffe. Sandringham serial killer here, black wizard terrorist, this shooter, really don't think so. So, always a story in the moment. Anyhow, God bless, take care, have a good day.